Yes, this is Google Hangout. This is good. We're now
Wait.
in it. Oh, here, I have it. We should leave this. I have found it. Okay. So now you can hear us on. Okay, we go back to Google now.
Yes.
Oh, now it's good?
Let me check. Yes,
Okay.
now it's perfect. Yes.
We're now in Hangout, and he's not in your Skype anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Can
Oh, shall I speak something?
Yes, please. I'm sorry, this trouble.
you can put volume
Barulho
on.
não tá acontecendo
Could you
link.
bring
Não
my
escolhe.
Tô tentando passar. Espera aí que tá travado.
No, put my plug. There's one. Plug. Connection.
Oh,
Otherwise, the stuff will move. So now we'll speak or not?
Yes, Gurudeva.
We need the link.
Marine, te passei o link pelo Gmail. Olha aí.
Ok. Hare Krishna.
Haribo.
Okay. Om Agyanatimirandhrasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshurmidam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhika Vaitadale Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Pradbhaktaya Namo Namaha. Vancha Kalpatarubhascha Kripa Sindhubhya Eva Cha Patitanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo Mahavadannaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratise Namaha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanto Radha Kanto Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Prem. Om Vrindavai Tulasi Devai Priya Vai Keshavasya Cha Krishna Bhakti Prade Devi Sattvattri Namo Bhakta Vihina Parada Lakshai Khiptascha Kamadi Taranga Madhyai Kripa Mai Tvang Saranang Prapanna Vrinde Namaste Charanarvind. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Se Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So first of all, I offer my humble respectful obeisances unto lotus feet of my Gurupad Padma, Nitya Lila Prishtam Vishnupad, Ashtutra Satsya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Sri Ramanujacarya Maharaj, and Nitya Lila Prishtam Vishnupad, Ashtutra Satsya Bhakti Vedanta Sri Ramanujacarya Maharaj. Simultaneously, I offer my humble, respectful Dandavat Pranam, lotus feet of Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Ashtutra Satyamad Bhakti Vedanta Sai Maharaj, Srila Gauraganda Goswami Maharaj, and all senior devotees and all Vaishnava and Vaishnavis. So today is a very super excellent auspicious day, because the appearance day of Ramanujacarya, who is the prominent Acharya, Sri Sampradaya Acharyas. So I want to discuss about his life history and his contribution. In our Shastra explain Sampradaya Bhina Mantraste Vifala Mata Sri Brahma Rudra Sanaka Iti Khiti Pavana. Without receiving the mantra from the Sampradaya Acharyas, especially four Acharyas in this Kali Yuga, Sri Sampradaya, Sri Brahma, Rudra and Sanak Sampradayas. So, Sri Sampradayas as a origin Acharya, that is called Lakshmi Devi. In Kali Yuga, that is called Ramanujarya. Brahma Sampradayas origin Acharya, that is called Brahmaji. but in Kali Yuga that is called Madhacharya. Rudra Sampradaya's origin Acharya, that is called Lord Shiva, but in Kali Yuga that is called Vishnu Swami. Sri Ramanujacarya Sanak Sampradaya's origin Acharya, that is called four Kumaras. Sanak, Sanatan, Sanatan, Sanak Kumar. In Kali Yuga that is called the Nimbaditya. So according to Shastra, very clearly explains Sampradaya Bina Mantraste Bifala Mata Sri Brahma Rudra Sanaka iti Khiti Pavana. And without receiving the mantra from these among these four Vaishnava Acharya, you will not get any kinds of fruits. So that means that purport is that you have to receive the mantra from four Vaishnava Sampradayas. Then Sampradaya, you have to take this Diksha mantra from Sampradaya Acharya's mantra. So today it was super excellent, auspicious day, the appearance day of Ramanujacarya. Rama Anuja Acharya Ramanuja. Ram means Lord Ramchandra. Anuja means his younger brother. That is Ramchandra's younger brother. That is called Lakshman. So Ramanujacarya's his householder name was Lakshman Desik. In South India, his name was Lakshman Desik. When he was a small boy, and he also read some Shastra from Jadavacharya. Jadavacharya, he was in Shankar philosophers. Then he was the followers of Shankaracharya. That is called impartialist. The impartialist Shankaracharya's philosophy is the Brahma Sattva, Jagat Mitha, Jiva, Brahmipa, Naparha. This philosophy of Shankaracharya is that only one absolute truth, that is called the Brahma. That is Brahma, only the absolute truth, Brahma Sattva, Jagat Mitha. What you are looking in this material world is completely that is called false. Jiva, Brahmipa, Napara. There are no any kinds of jiv. After jivas is non-different from the Brahma. That means Brahma illustrated by Maya manifested in the form of jivas. This is the philosophy of Shankaracharya. So Jadavacharya, he was the followers of Shankaracharya. So Lakshman Desik, that means Ramanujarya, when he was a small boy, he also admitted in the school of Jadavacharya, and he learned some Shastras in there, but his mind very disturbed. One day, Lakshman Desik, that means Ramanujarya, he was massaging the lotus feet of his Jadavacharya. And that time Jadavacharya, he was talking with his disciples about one verse from the Shastra. That verse was that Lord's eyes as like the lotus. Because Lord's is called the Pundarikaksha. This word is coming. But Jadavacharya, he also criticized to Lord, and he also explained about the slokas of the slokas, the kapasam. In these slokas also coming about this kapasam. Then impartialist Jadavacharya, he gave the explanation about the lotus eyes of Lord and the backside of the monkey. That means he also explained kopi yukto aso kapasa according to the joint grammar. Kopi means monkey, as means is a backside where the monkey is sitting. So in this way he also criticized Lord's beautiful lotus eyes. When Ramanujarya he heard this meaning and criticized to Lord's eyes as like the backside of monkeys, the Ramanujarya's heart melted and tears rolling down. And that time Jadavacharya asked, "Hey, why you are crying? What happened?" That time he very humble told Gurudev, "You explain Lord's eyes as like the backside of the monkey, but this is not true. Then why did you explain about these things? All Ved, Puran, Upanishad, everywhere glorifies Lord has beautiful eyes and this." Then Jadavacharya, according to the Shankar philosophy, he told, Lord has no form. Then, so how possible he has eyes, these things? And that time, Ramanujarya, he also gave many quotations from the Shastras. Lord has beautiful eyes and legs, and Vedanta Darshan also explained, Sa Harikatha, he looks. That means he has eyes. Without eyes, how possible he looks the others? So in this way, Ved Puran, he also quoted many slokas. And then Ramanujarya also gave the explanation about Kapasam. Kapasam means, and Kopi, Ko Pivoti, Ko means Jalang, P means Pivoti. That means sun drinks the water with his rays. And this vapor, so in this way, sun manifests, sun blossom the lotus. This is actual the real meaning. Asanam means the blossom. That means sun blossom the lotus. So in this way, Ramanujarya, according to Sanskrit grammar, very clearly explained in this way, he Lord's eyes as like lotus. And wherein these types of explanation when gave, then Jadavacharya, he became very surprised. Then, according to those Sanskrit grammars and philosophy very nicely explained, then Ramanujarya, Jadavacharya impartially is thinking, or maybe Ramanuja, when he will grow up, he will be cut the philosophy of Shankaracharya. For this regard, he is thinking, I have to kill him. Otherwise, he will be destroy the Sampradaya's philosophy, Mayavadi philosophy. For this regard, he made one plan and sent to the forest with his one very what is called one is person, close associated person. But when Ramanujarya, when he entered the forest, and that person also killed by the tiger, and Ramanujarya anyhow and saved, and by the causeless mercy of Badarraj, Ramanuja again returned back. And Ramanujarya, he also gave up this guru, Jadavacharya, and he thinking this guru is not bona fide. And Shastra also, if guru is Mayavadi, you have to give up that guru. So Ramanujarya, he gave up that guru, and then he also took shelter in lotus feet of Jamunacharya. Jamunacharya, he was Vaishnav even, but when Ramanujarya he came, and before meet with him, that time he also left his body. And that time when Ramanujarya he came, then he saw the Jamunacharya's and 5 fingers, among the 5 fingers, 3 fingers closed and 2 fingers open. And that time Ramanujarya in front of his guru, he also took vow. 3 vows he did. I will take the sannyas and perfect Vaishnava sannyas. And Kali Yug, actually that sannyas ke Vidyodrudi sannyas. And so I have to take the Vidyodrudi sannyas. Then one finger open. Then Ramanujarya, he also told, I will write the perfect commentary on the Vedanta Sutra, that is called Sri Bhashya. So Ramanujarya, he wrote the commentary on the Vedanta Sutra, that is called the Sri Bhashya. Then another finger open, and third, he also took vow, and I will write the perfect Shuddha Vaishnava Achar. That means good behavior of the Vaishnavas. That is called Vaishnava Sadachar Grantha. And things of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed to Sanatana Goswami path, you have to manifest a Vaishnava and good behavior Grantha, Vaishnava Sadachar Grantha. And Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he also collected all the Ramanujarya Sri Sampradayas and Shuddha Sadachar and Granthas and also Slokas. And then Sanatana Goswami Pad manifested the books that is called Haribhakti Vilash, Vaishnava Sadachar Grantha. And in this way, Ramanujarya, actual in front of Jamunacharya, he also took sannyas. As like Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada, he also took sannyas in front of the picture of Guru Das Babaji Maharaj. In the same way, Ramanujarya, he took sannyas and in front of the transcendental body of Jamunacharya. And then he also praised Shuddha Bhakti, Shuddha Vaishnava Sampradaya Acharya, Sampradaya Vichar all over the India, and he also debated all the Sampradayas. Then he has one so faithful disciples, his name was Kuresh. So Ramanujarya, once he came in North India, in Sarada Pit, then he also found that is called what Bhashya? What is the name of the commentary of the Bodhan Bhashya? Bodhan Bhashya, the very ancient, and the commentary on Shuddha Sadachar and also his philosophy is there. So Ramanujarya, he collected and he read, and he also took this Bhashya. But that time the Saiva Sampradayas, when they realized, oh, Ramanujarya and his disciple took their the Grantha, then they also chasing behind to them and also took their the Grantha. Then Ramanujarya became very upset, but his disciple Kuresh told Gurudev, don't worry, within one night I read everything and I commit memory. But that the Saivas Sampradayas, when they realized, oh, Ramanujarya's, and he also took there the Grantha and also memory, that time they planned how to kill to Ramanujarya. So that time they also contract with the king how to kill to Ramanujarya. Then they also they pretended we have to debate about Vaishnava Sampradaya and Shaiva Sampradayas. And that time they invited Ramanujarya, but Ramanujarya and his followers realized, or actually they are planned to kill to him. So Ramanujarya did not go, but his disciples Kuresh, he came. And he also discussed about Vaishnava Sadachar and also Vaishnava philosophy, but they knowingly by force defeat to him and took out eyes. And then Kuresh become blind. But Kuresh have so much Guru Nishtha and faith with his Guru, and he also again he met with his Gurudev. By the causeless mercy of Ramanujarya, then Kuresh again he returned back his eyes, and Kuresh also gave the dictation and which he read all the Bodhyan Bhashya. Then according to Bodhyan Bhashya, Ramanujarya, he also wrote a Shuddha Vaishnava Sadachar Grantha and defeat the Mayavad philosophy in this Grantha. So Gurudev many times also explained this way, how courage he served his Gurudev. As like Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, that means his name was Vinod Vihari Brahmachari. And during the Navadi Dham Parikrama, and that time Sukhi Bheki and also Upper Sampradaya Smarta Brahmanas, Sahaja Sukhi Bheki, especially Smarta Brahmanas, they also tried to kill so Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada, and that time they also attacked to Prabhupada and all the pilgrims, but at all the person they also ran away here and there. But that time Vinod Vihari Brahmachari, he was staying with Prabhupada and he also saved Prabhupada. And so in the same way, Ramanujarya's disciple Kuresh, he also served his Gurudev. And Ramanujarya, he also wrote that the Bhashya and commentary on Vedanta Sutra, that is called Sri Bhashya. And that is called the Visishtadvaitavad. And always Visishtadvaitavad, Suddhadvaitavad, Dvaitavad, Dvaitavad. In this way, Ramanujarya's, that is called commentary, his name is called Visishtadvaitavad. Visishtadvaitavad means Lord is one, but he has many kinds of potency, Sakti. So give an example, that is called, the example is there, red cow. Cow is one, but red is his color. And so that means Brahma and Brahma Sakti. And so in this way, Ramanujarya, in his commentary, explain Jivas is called the Sakti. Sakti means potency of Lord. And Lord is called Saktiman, or Jivas, that is called Sakti. Because Bhagavad Gita, Krishna very clearly explained, Mami Vangsha Jivo Loke Jivo Bhuto Sanatana. All the living entities, they are my part and parcel, and eternal and transcendental. So in this way, all Ved, Puran, Upanishad, everywhere also glorifies about Lord has potency, Sakti. And Vishnu Sakti, Parapukta, Khetragna, Tathapara, Avidya, Karma Sangana, Tritiya Sakti Rishyati. Lord has three prominent potency. And so Vishnu Sakti, Parapukta, Khetragna, Tathapara, Avidya, Karma Sangana, Tritiya Sakti Rishyati. Parasakti, that is called transcendental potency of Lord, that is called Chit Sakti. And Lord, he manifested the transcendental world with his Chit potency, and Lord manifested all the Jivas with his Jiva Sakti, that is, and also Lord manifested the material world with his material potency, Jada Sakti. So Chit Sakti, Jiva Sakti, and Maya Sakti. So in this way, Ramanujarya, in his commentary, very clearly explained, Lord has potency, Sakti. Sakti, Sakti, Matur, Dayu, Abhido, and there are no different Sakti and Saktiman also. So in this way, Ramanujarya, he also explained about Vedanta Darshan on his commentary. And he also explained Jiva will never become Brahma. Because Shankaracharya has explained Jiva will become Brahma. But Ramanujarya explained how possible Jiva will become Brahma. And Ramanujarya also explained about the liberation Mukti. Mukti means this Attanti dukkha nivritta revohi mukti. One who free from all kinds of distress, that is called mukti. Another mukti's definition is that attantik dukkha nivritta revohi mukti. Attantik, one who free from the all kinds of distress, that is called mukti. Vishnu angri labhangi mukti. Mukti is another definition. One who attains the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu, that is called mukti. Mukti is perfect and topmost definition is that mukti jhanatha rupam sasarupena vyavastiti hi mukti. Mukti means give up all kinds of designation and completely surrender to Krishna, and one who realizes his own transcendental constitutional form with his own transcendental constitutional form, Siddhyo, serve to Lord, that is called the perfect mukti. This is the perfect definition of mukti. So in this way, Ramanujarya, he gave many examples, and Jiv will never become Brahma. Bane lina vihangam. That means the birds enter in the forest. That means birds does not become the forest. And that means bird enter in the forest and inside the forest. In the same way, though jivas merge in Brahma, they will not become Brahma. So Ramanuja give an example. If you drop the one stone in the water, the stone drowning in the water and staying inside the water. The stone will never become the water. In the same way, those jivas commit suicide. Atmaghati means those who merge in Brahma. Those who merge in Brahma, that is called one kind of commit suicide, Atmahatta. So those jivas enter and submerge in the Brahma, they are staying in the Brahma. They will never become Brahma. So in this way, Ramanujarya very nicely explained, and he also cut the Sankar philosophy. So in this way, Ramanujarya, he also wrote the commentary on Vedanta Sutra, that is called Sri Bhashya, and he also wrote Vaishnava Sadachara Grantha. Because Ramanujarya Sampradayas, they are following all the rules and regulations of the scriptures. Vaishnava Shuddha Sadachar Niyam. If you do that, mostly they give the intents about the archan. Archan means to worship to Lord. If you worship to Lord, then Bhagavat Seva, you must follow all the rules and regulations of the scriptures. Then Vaidhi Marga is there. There are two kinds of bhakti. One is called Vaidhi Bhakti, another is called Raganuga Bhakti. So Ramanujarya's, he also established that is there Vaidhi Bhakti, rules and regulation, rules and regulations of the bhakti, devotion service to Lord. Vaidhi Bhakti, but Bhaktivinoda Thakur also explained Vidhi Marga Ratajane, Sadhinata, Ratnadane, Rag Margi, Korano Pravis. And if you follow the rules and regulations of the Shastra and your aim and object how to enter in Rag Bhakti, then you will be qualified this way. And so in the beginning, all the sadhaka practitioners should follow the Vidhi Marga. And following the rules and regulations of the Shastra, especially Vaishnava Shuddha Sadachar, good behavior of the Vaishnava. And so in our Gaudiya Sampradayas and Archan Marga, that is called the Ramanujarya's rules and regulations is there. And once Ramanujarya, he was the temple commander of Jagannath Puri, and he followed all the rules and regulations is there. But the servant of Lord Jagannath, that is called the Pandas, those who worship to Lord Jagannath, and they also not completely follow all the rules and regulations. Sometimes they were chewing the betel nut and the things and splitting. these things. Then when Ramanujarya he became the temple commander, then he also had expelled all the pandas. Then all the pandas they become very upset and they also hunger strike in front of Lord Jagannath. And they pray to Lord Jagannath, oh, we are servicing to many years in our uh, uh, in our dynasty. But now new comment, now new what is called temple manager has come. He also expelled to us to serve to Lord Jagannath. Lord Jagannath he has so much love and affection with his devotees. So one night Lord Ramanujarya he was sleeping. Then Krishna and Balaram took his palanquin and threw very far from Lord Jagannath Puri. That is called South India. So when early in the morning, Lord early in the morning, Ramanujarya when he waked up, he saw he was sleeping in the temple of Lord Shiva, Shiv temple. But Ramanuja Sampradayas, they are very strict. They will be die in the fire, but they will never enter any Shiva temples or any demigoddess temples. Varang Hutasanang Manne. Maybe enter in the fire and give up the body, but they will not go to the temple of Shiva temples or any demigoddess temple. They are very strict. They have so much nistha with their Ishtadeva, Lord Narayan, Vishnu. So, but Ramanujarya when he waked up and they saw early in the morning people are coming and they also offering the water, Lord Shiva. Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Then Ramanujarya, his mind very disturbed. Oh, why have I come here? Then Ramanujarya, he prayed to Lord Jagannath. Hey, Lord Jagannath, why did you? Bring me here. What is my fault? Then Lord Jagannath told, oh, you disturb my servants. This thing, for this I do. But why did you put me in the demigoddess Shiva temple there? That actual Lord Jagannath told Ramanuja, listen, actually this is not the temple of Lord Shiva. This is the temple of Kurmadev. But people, ignorance people, they are thinking this is Shiva temple. So I also brought you here to establish this is called Kurmadev temple. And this in this way, the two teaching are there. Those that servant of Lord Jagannath should not see there any fault. So Ramanujarya, in this way, he also established this way. And Ramanujarya has many activities that are there. And he also changed the heart of many devotees, many persons also. And there was one drunkard who drank the alcohol and doing many bad things. His name was Dhanurdhar. Gurudev also told the story of Dhanurdhar. And he was drunkard. He drank alcohol and doing many bad things. And one day Ramanujarya, and he about to open his temple. And then Dhanurdhar, the drunkard, he came and he was sitting against the door of the temple and with his girlfriend and talking this. But time was over and Pujari had to open the door. But the drunkard Dhanurdhar, he was very ferocious. No one can speak anymore. And then Ramanujarya, very humble, asked to him, hey, please, you also move this place because time is over. Our temple should be open because many visitors has come, so we have to open the temple door. Then he told, what is the inside of the temple? What is the Thakurji? That is the only stone or wood, these things. But my girlfriend, how is beautiful these things. Then Ramanujarya told, listen, our Thakurji is Sachidanand. Well, what is that Sachidanand? The Dankar Dhanudhar, he asked to Ramanuja. Ramanuja told, actually, if you see, then you see. The Thakurji's beauty, and you cannot compare with your girlfriend. And that time, the Dhanudhar, he told, if your Thakurji's beauty and is more beautiful than my girlfriend, then I promised I will give up my girlfriend and I completely surrender to your lotus feet and I will become your slave. And he told. Then Ramanujarji, okay, just to turn your face towards the Thakurji, then door open. Then Ramanujarji just gave a blessing and on the head of Dhanurdhar. Then Dhanurdhar, he saw Thakurji's beautiful form. Then Dhanurdhar fainted and he was crying and then he completely surrendered lotus feet of Ramanujarji. And that means without this mercy of Guru, you cannot see the transcendental form of Lord. And Vigraha Nayagatami Sakshat Brajendra Nandam. Isvara Paramam Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradi Govindam Sarva Karana Karanam. Brahma Samhita very clearly explained this. And Lord's form is that is Sachidananda. Isvara Paramam Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradi Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. And so by the causeless mercy of Ramanujarja, then Dhanudhar, he realized this thing. From that day, Dhanudhar, he completely surrendered lotus feet of Ramanujarja. But Ramanujarja told, don't worry, you can follow the rules and regulations of Varnashram Dharma. You marry with your girlfriend and you also maintain your life and follow the rules and regulations of Varnashram Dharma. And as like wife, you can stay together and householder. According to instruction of Dhanurdhar, he became householder, but every day he served to Ramanujarja and the temple. And every day he listened to Harikatha from the lotus lips of his Guru Ramanujarja. But one day some Ramanujarja renounced for the disciples. And they also quarreled to each other, they complained to each other to Ramanujarja. And Ramanujarja did not say anything. And sometimes Ramanujarja, when he used to go take bath in the river, then he hold his hand and the shoulder of his Brahman disciples. But after taking bath from the river, Ramanujarja, when he used to return back, then he hold the shoulder of Dhanurdhar. So some his disciples, they also what is called to criticize in the gossiping behind Ramanujarja. Oh, Gurudev personally to us, Dhanurdhar is what is called Dhanurdhar Grihastha and so low caste, and we are Brahman. But Gurudev, when he used to go take bath and holding the shoulder of Brahman, but when he returned back and taking bath from the river, then holding the shoulder of low caste persons and also Grihastha. Why? So they are gossiping to each other. Anyhow, Ramanujarja heard these things. Ramanujarja is thinking, okay, he did not say anything. So one day they also quarreling to each others, and then Ramanujarja called to them, okay, please come. Then Ramanujarja gave very nice cloth to all his disciples. And cloth means that is called dorkobi. They gave. So Ramanujarja gave to them and told, okay, all you go and take bath in the river. When all his disciples taking bath in the river, then Ramanujarja with his one confidential servant, Vishwasta Sisha, then told that the small cloth you should be, he also was.
Swap and change.
Then something change in here and there. So when the disciples after taking bath returned back and they also saw that the cloth is different, and they also quarreling to each other. They told, oh, you took my cloth, Gurudev gave me the best cloth for you. You took, you don't know this is my best. Then they are also quarreling to each other and fighting to each other. And again they complained to Ramanujarja. Ramanujarja did not say anything. Ramanujarja told, okay, just keep patient this way. Then evening, also Ramanujarja, when he was giving given class. That time Dhanurdhar, he was listening Harikatha in front of Ramanujarya. Then Ramanujarya then whispering told his disciples, go Dhanurdhar, now he is with me and listen Harikatha. Maybe his wife alone in his house. So he should go and also steal all his wealth. Maybe Ramanujacharya, what is called? Dhanurdhar's wife is sleeping. She is sleeping. So he should go and to steal all his wealth. And according instruction of Ramanujarya, the disciples they went and took all the golden and wealth, everything. And that time also Ramanujarya, what is called? Dhanurdhar's wife just pretended to sleep. She realized, oh my God, brothers has come and stealing everything. And so she was pretending to sleep, and his one God brother taking the ornaments from his one side of her body. Then she is thinking, oh, she took, so have to turn her body. Then the brahmachari disciple thought, oh, maybe she waked up. Then he ran away. Then they returned back and told to Ramanujarya, oh, we took everything from Dhanurdhar's house. This way. Here Ramanujarya told to Dhanurdhar, today now midnight, so you should be returned back to your home. Maybe your wife is there alone, and maybe some thief will come or these things. So you should return back. Dhanurdhar told Gurudev, don't worry. But I want to listen Harikatha from you. I am very eager to listen Harikatha from you. So midnight, in midnight, Ramanuja again also gave Harikatha. After 1-2 hours Harikatha, then Ramanuja told, no, you should return back to home. Then Dhanurdhar, when he returned back his home, then his wife was weeping and crying. And then Dhanurdhar asked, why you are crying? What happened? Then told, oh, all my god brothers came and took all my oils, ornaments, everything is there. That time Dhanurdhar told, why you are crying? What happened? And this is also my house, is also temple, our Gurudev's temple. I am not thinking this is the non-difference. Non-difference my temple. And they took one room to another room. So this is the simple. So they will also serve to Guru. So why you are crying? And that time she told, no, I am crying for these things. Then my grandmother took the ornaments from my one side of my body, but they did not take the another side of my body. So I'm thinking, oh, this ornament I cannot serve to Guru. Here Ramanujarya told all his disciples, he should go and backdoor listen what they are, what is called, talking to him and conversation to each other. Then all disciples listen this and conversation, these things. And when they return back, then they told, Ramanujarya told his disciple, do you understand why I have love and affection with Dhanurdhar? And yesterday I gave you small cloth, insignificant cloth, and we also quarreling to each other. This is mine, this is yours, this is yours. Dhanurdhar, he completely surrendered to me. He gave everything for me. And that time all his disciples, they become very apologized. And then this way. And then they realized this way. So in this way, our Shastra also explain, Kiva Vipra Kivanasi Sudra Kenino, Jai Krishna Tattvavitta Sei Guru. One who realized these things, he is perfect person. And he, what is his name? Dhanurdhar, he completely surrendered to Ramanujarya. Then another story also very nice, beautiful. This story is about once Ramanujarya, when he was preaching, going one village to another village, then Ramanujarya told his disciples nearby one what is called, rich person is there. So Ramanujarya told, you should go, I am coming with my disciples, stay in his house. But when his disciple came and told the Gurudev is coming, but he did not give answer these things. Then Ramanujarya, when heard his rich disciple did not give him answer, then Ramanujarya became very upset. Then Ramanujarya, okay, I will not go to the house of my rich disciple. You should go nearby another village. Also, one poor disciples is there. So told, I will go for this one, give the message, I am coming with my disciples. Then Ramanujarya, one disciple came and told, so my Gurudev is coming with his disciple and stay in your house. And that time, and that person, male disciple was not there, only his wife were there. And then he also was, oh, Gurudev is coming. That time, but he was very poor. In his house, no mouse. Man, completely what? Penniless. But how will maintain to serve his good brothers and Gurudev, these things. But anyhow, Ramanujarya, he came and anyhow, she also very nicely served, give water and everything. But he thinking how to serve my Gurudev. So nearby one grocer understand, who is selling the rice, vegetables in there. But he was a very stupid nonsense person, lust person. So she told, okay, you give something that time, and because my Gurudev and Guru brothers has come, I have to serve. That grocer person, he told, okay, I will give you everything to you, but night time you have to come in my house. That time she told, okay, anyhow, I will serve my Gurudev. Then she took all vegetables, rice, dal, everything, and served Gurudev. Ramanujarya, he knows everything. Guru knows everything, this is true. Then served to these things, but she was very clever. And she took some Ramanuja's remnants and kept. And when about night time, when her husband returned back and saw his Gurudev and also God brothers and all they also took prasad and calm and quiet, that time he became very surprised and he asked his wife, how did she serve Guru and Vaishnavas? That time she told, okay, this way. That time he told, okay, don't worry, I will bring to you. The night time he also brought his wife in front of the last persons in Guru Sahib's house, and that he was also staying outside. Then his wife entered inside of the Guru Sahib's house, and he was very happy. Then he told, okay, my Gurudev has come, so you have to take this prasad. He did not say, this is the prasad of Ramanujan. They told, this is the prasad of Thakur. Then when he took the remnants of Ramanujarya, then he was crying and crying. The Grusalasti person, he cried, his mind completely changed. Then he completely lay down on the lotus feet of and that lady. And oh, I was very lost in this. Then he could go, okay, you committed offense. Actually, you committed offense, lotus feet Guru, so you come. Then the Guru Sahib, he came and completely surrendered lotus feet of Ramanujarya. So our Shastras also explain this. Bhaktapada dhuliyar, Bhaktapada jol, Bhakta bhukta se teen sadhaner bol. Ei teen hoite prema hoy, sarva shastre pukarya ko. The food bathing water of the spiritual master and the remnants of the spiritual master and food dust of the spiritual master. This is very powerful. So saying Bhaktapada dhuliyar, Bhaktapada jol, Bhakta bhukta se teen sadhaner bol. Ei teen hoite prema sarva shastri pukari. If you have found faith, if you take these three things, must be your heart will be changed and Krishna Prem will manifest in your heart. This is the process. So in this way, Ramanujarya, he also changed the heart of lusty grocer, heart of the lusty grocer person. And in this way, Ramanujarya, he preached very nicely, and there are many also stories about Ramanujarya. And once Ramanujarya, he took prasad, just his prasad left under the tree. And that time one snake came, and snake also took the remnants of Ramanujarya. And then his snake left his body, manifested in the form of a very nice, beautiful damsel, and got surrounded and circulated to Ramanujarya. Ramanujarya parikrama kiya, and circulated to Ramanujarya and attained to Vaikuntha. And he told, actual previous life, he also committed offense the lotus feet of Vaishnava. But he took the remnants of Ramanujarya. Now all his offense, aparad, also are destroyed. So our Shastra is saying, if you take the remnants of Vaishnava, then all your offenses will destroy. Bolo Ramanujarya ki jai, Harinam Sankirtan ki Gurudeva Hari. Later we'll tell more Ramanujarya Katha. Gurudeva Jai Ramanujarya ki jai. Jai Jai Sri Radhe. Okay, so all you happy. Hare Krishna. Who translating? Who is translating?
I was translating Srila Gurudeva for Skype.
Okay. Okay, my heartily blessing to all to you. Okay.
Oh, thanks so much, Gurudeva.
Haribol, nice to see you again soon.
They are all here, Manikunda. Many devotees from Brazil were listening.
Jai Gurudeva!
Ele saiu já.
Yamuna Didi!